Well, let's go then. Hey there, folks. Welcome back to another episode of It's Toilet Wine. It's not the Dylan Dyson podcast.
That was good. That was very
Although
believable.
we are a part of the. We do Toilet Wine whenever
We're
Dylan
part of the
can't
greater
make it.
DJBP media network, the umbrella.
Yes, we are owned by the DJBP.
Yeah, we're incorporated by DJBP, but we file taxes under that name.
And you know what? You know what's different about DJBP compared to Toilet Wine?
What?
Other than Dylan not being here for it, is Toilet Wine is the only podcast that can get Gold Star Boulevard to play Mountain Song.
Wow.
And that's a fact.
That is a put that in your bedpost. Put that notch in your bedpost, I should say. Very nice.
We're gonna make one of those the paper rings you do when you're a kid to peel one off every time you get closer to Christmas. You ever do those?
No, but
you make the paper chains.
I was Christian though, so I don't know what your pagan thing is that you're talking about here. But yeah.
Well, you know, both of our moms work at the Catholic school, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about why Dylan isn't here.
Oh yeah, that is the tradition, and as of course is following tradition, Dylan is not here this week, and he tells Dom.
And it's funny, it's always an email, except for the times that it hasn't been.
That's true. That's very true.
He's up back at his old stomping ground. He's at the Merrimack River.
Miss Mary Mac.
This one,
Mac River,
all dressed in a different color.
River.
Dylan. You know, I think it's well known on this show that Dylan makes some odd choices in his life.
I think that's well established
with honor
over the 5+ year legacy of the show.
Yeah,
and he's not shy about
based on the 25-minute story of him having diarrhea in a contractor bag in the back of the Home Depot van.
Even for him, that was quite a high bar to clear.
He's not even here, and we're talking about shit less than 5 minutes in.
Yeah,
that's the Dylan effect right there.
Yeah, it's the Dylan effect.
But the reason he's up at the Merrimack River is because he lent another fisherman a piece of mackerel.
This makes sense for him. It's kind of weird to be fishing,
but
it was so fucking cold today. You know, you would think you wouldn't be out there fishing, but the guy is committed to the fishing.
Yeah, he's not. Dylan isn't fishing. He's there to get the piece of mackerel back because he learns that the guy isn't treating it properly.
Oh wow, what a
he's taking the piece of mackerel on dates. They're going to see movies. It's like, no, the mackerel has a very specific purpose. It's to go back in the water and to feed other fish to keep the food chain going. If you catch a fish in the process, perfect. If not, at least you did some good for the environment.
Oh, he's trying to add
this guy. He's walking around town with a piece of mackerel like he's hot shit up in wherever the fuck the Merrimack River is. It's just weird. And Dylan's taking care of it. Yeah, that's why he's not here.
You know what they call that, Dom?
Endorse the reason why he's not here.
That's rage bait. When you take a mackerel. You treat it like that. It ain't right.
Yeah, it's just uncalled for.
It's uncalled for.
We honestly we don't need that. We do not need that.
I know I don't.
Which is a fantastic segue that I can't believe I just thought of.
I'm proud of you
because that's what we're talking about today. Things we don't need.
Do we need that? Do we need it?
Do we need that? This is a fun little thing Joe and I thought of the other night when we were talking on the phone.
Well, you thought of it, and I just agreed with you immediately. But yeah, I'll take credit for that too.
I'm really happy that I called you to talk about the episode and not just text, because I never would have talked through the thought process to get to this.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea that you had.
There's plenty of things in life that it's like, oh, that's fine. But do you really need that?
Do you need it though?
Is that necessary? I think we could survive without that.
I think we could, and we might be better off for it.
Exactly.
That'd be I don't know how your stance is, but my list here is not only do we not need it, but we might be better off without it because we don't really need it, and it might be worse off.
That's good, because mine's more about things that we don't need that I just get annoyed that people have it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, mine is like that, too, actually. But I'm going to argue as if it will be better off without it, which probably isn't true. But you know how I like to argue.
Well, of course it'll be better off without it. Are you kidding me?
Of course.
Are you telling me that the world would be better if Saddam Hussein was still here? Like, we did not need that.
We didn't need him. I mean, I think he made the world slightly worse. But mine doesn't have any people on it. But we'll see our list as we go here.
Mine also has no people on it.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Because My list might be a lot longer.
This is a pro people podcast. You heard it here first. The Triple P. You've heard of the Better Business Bureau. This is a pro people podcast.
You know what? Cut it, print it, send it to the folks. They need to hear this. We're the Triple P of podcasts.
The Triple P on DJ BP TW edition.
It was flush sound.
So, you gotta hit the flush sound. You gotta hit the flush sound.
Hit the flush sound. Hit it again. Well, Joe, you know what? Let's hit it twice. Let's hit it twice this week. Hit it again.
Do it like the hitting that horn.
Yeah, do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Hit it twice if it's nice.
Joe, do you want to start us off?
Sure. I'll start us off. I had a hard time with this list, honestly, because I kept thinking of things, and because I'm my own worst critic, as you all know out there. Mm-hmm. So I was thinking of things that bothered me.
I'm a close second for being a critic for you, but I think you're the number one.
You're actually probably the worst one. I'm second. No, but like a lot of things I thought of, I immediately started thinking, well, why am I wrong about that? And I argued myself out of it. So I wasn't able to get as many as I thought. And most of my lists came after I got out of work today. And I'm like, I got to get this list going here. But this one, I did definitely hit up last night. Is the first thing I thought of when you brought this topic up. And I'm going to use it early, even though it might be my heaviest hitter. And that is seatbelt alarms in cars, where your car will incessantly ding if your seatbelt is not clicked in and activated. I'll give you a couple reasons why this is. Do we need this? Do we really need this? Now, my number one reason is I buckle my seatbelt every time I get in the car, regardless of how far I'm going. Sometimes I'll do it in a parking lot, and I'll go, I'm just in a parking lot, but I'll still do it out of habit.
It's habit.
Yeah. But where it affects me the most is oftentimes I'll put my backpack in the passenger seat when I drive the car, and if it's over a certain weight limit, I will start hearing the dinging. My backpack is not buckled in, and that drives me fucking crazy because I think my car's having a meltdown, and meanwhile the backpack's too heavy for the seatbelt. I have to buckle it behind the backpack while I'm driving, which is not safe to do. I shouldn't be doing that while I'm driving, but I'm trying to, stop dinging.
Yeah, trying to bring some sanity into your life.
If just even a little bit I can bring in, I'll be happy. But no, it's that idea of it just dinging incessantly, and I don't even have a passenger in there. It's a freaking heavy backpack, and I'm buckling the thing in. Mm-hmm. So my number one aspect is that I always buckle my seatbelt anyway, so I don't need that alarm personally. Number two aspect, it's your car. Why is it telling you ding, ding, ding? You have to. It's not warning you that the car is not active or not, properly working. It's telling you to do something in your car. That is a law in many states, if not all states by this point, that you need to do. Right?
Not all.
And it's dinging and dinging and dinging away, and it doesn't stop. It increases speed as it goes on. It dings faster the longer you take to buckle it.
Joe, you stumbled into a two-parter to get the episode going.
Okay.
Because it's insanely annoying the way it peeps. Because the older cars, and not even that much older, because your car's 2012, something like that.
I think so. Yeah, I think it's 2012. Yeah.
Yeah. Even just 4 years before that, it would ding at you, and eventually it would stop.
It would stop because it's
it's insane. You should hear brand new vehicles. It's relentless.
It's like you have the door open.
I'm surprised they let it go to drive.
Yeah, I get the door open one because you can't drive on the highway. Your fucking door open, but that's a seatbelt in the car.
I mean, I kind of like the idea just a little bit because I think everyone should wear their seatbelt just because
I agree.
you're not gonna hurt anyone else by not wearing a seatbelt, but you're going to die if you don't.
Yeah, let's get it clear.
That being
not
said,
my stance at all that you shouldn't be wearing a seatbelt.
There's still a fine line where it's it's fucking America. You shouldn't have to. You just should.
I'm not even arguing that you shouldn't have to. I might even think you do have to. I like the freedom part of it. I don't know why your car is policing you in that aspect. But before you go on, I need to hit my second prong of this so you know where I'm coming from here. Mm-hmm. Because not only do I think everyone should wear the seatbelts all the time, and it's a very minor thing that could save your life, and not just save your life, save other people's lives too. If someone hits you and you go flying through the car and you die, now they're looking at prison time where you could just wear your seatbelt, would have been fine. So you're affecting other people as well, and the medical system. Yada. Here's my second prong. If you don't want to wear your fucking seatbelt, The beeps aren't going to make you do it. So what are we doing here? Anyone who's going to wear their seatbelt is already going to wear it. And people who aren't going to aren't
wrap
going
the seatbelt around
and
the
buckle
back
it
of your
around
seat
you.
and click it in.
Exactly. So it's
anybody
like,
ever work with a DPW? That's what every truck is set up as.
This is my point. Who is it for? The people who are gonna do it are gonna do it anyway, and they're not gonna forget. Go, oh yeah, I forgot to buckle my seatbelt. The good thing the dings are happening. No, because you already wear it all the time. So you don't have to think about it. And people who aren't gonna wear it are gonna buckle it behind them, or you can buy online just the buckle part and put it in there like a fucking cheat code. Which is insane. There's a separate market for cheating your own car's alarm system on your seatbelt. Do we need this? Do we need this? Now you go ahead.
I just thought of an interesting point to this.
Yeah.
Have you known anyone ever to have a vehicle as brand new or shitty as ever have that specific feature of the car stop working?
That is a good point. I've never heard of it stop working. It's always worked. How come
that always works all the time?
It's a safety feature.
My headlights die out. Sometimes you need to replace the entire computer of your car, but that
the beeping thing will always,
no matter what.
And even the weight, there's a weight system. There's a scale in there that tells you how much the weights never break. They always work too.
That's my part two. That's my part two of this.
It's a separate part of the car. You're paying for that weight in that system.
For the passenger seat that's bullshit. If you're not heavy enough to set it off, you shouldn't be in the front seat.
There you go. I mean, we're in lockstep.
Why is your 8-year-old sitting in the front seat? They should be in the back.
Of course they should be. It's absurd. It's absurd.
I mean, unless it's like you're growing up and you're living in the attic of a multi-family home in Clinton, and your mom drives.
I thought you were going to say in Amsterdam,
Hyundai,
and the Gestapo's looking for you, as we mentioned earlier.
No. I'm saying your mom drives a white 2-door Hyundai.
Yeah, the accent.
Then, I understand having your kids sit in the front seat there.
There's no room.
But growing up, even if it was my mom driving me somewhere, just the two of us, I'd be in the back.
Yeah.
Once I was 13. Probably.
13.
Then it was you can sit in the front seat.
Maybe it was because of the accent. I got up there earlier than 13. I think I was 10 or something like that when I got up there. But yeah, originally it is.
See, I remember you sitting in the front seat because Amanda, Angela, and I were stuck in the back of your mom's car.
I could see that happening. But yeah, so that's my whole case where it's it's the same thing I used to say. I'm more mad about the beeping because it's happening in my car, in my life. But it's the signs on the side of the highway, the programmable signs, they say, click it or ticket, buckle up. It goes, who is going, oh yeah, and then buckling up when they see that no one in the world is looking at that sign and going,
no one listens to those signs ever. I have a great example of people not listening to those signs.
You either do it or you don't.
In Marlboro, they had those signs saying, winter storm coming.
Yeah.
Please stay off the roads.
Yeah.
People were driving around during a blizzard for absolutely no fucking reason.
They always
making my job harder. And
of course,
boy howdy.
They're putting themselves in danger, and they're making it more difficult to plow the roads. It's a double whammy of bullshit.
They're making it worse for literally everybody.
But again, I can even see when they do the signs where it's warning people, hey, this is this section will be blocked off for construction. That's a good little notice to have. Or the guilt tripping, don't drink and drive. Okay, that can particularly guilt trip people, whatever. But the whole idea of saying,
I do think the drink and drive one's a good one to have up there, even though no one's going to listen to it anyway.
Just to remind people, hey, you should feel bad about that.
No.
I'm not against that, but the click it or ticket, buckle your seatbelt. No one who ever isn't going to buckle their seatbelt is ever going to decide to do it because of a sign or a beep in their car. That's just it. Yeah. Sorry, folks.
They need a sign.
They already have something in their mind where they think it's I mean, all the reasons I've ever heard are it's not comfortable or garbage reasons, but it's they're not going to change their mind. So I don't know why.
They're always terrible reasons. Growing up, we didn't use seatbelts. Yeah, well, growing up, you might not have had penicillin, depending on how old you are.
That's the classic. It's a survivorship bias thing where they go, we never wore seatbelts when I was growing up, and we're all fine. No, you're not. 2 of the kids you grew up with died in car accidents because they didn't wear a seatbelt. You don't forget about them now.
Yeah.
You forget all about them. They're not the kids who died in car accidents aren't here to tell you they should have worn a seatbelt.
When you grew up, there were no airbags.
Yeah, those people are dead too. You guys had
don't forget
called
generation
knobs on your wheels so you could steer with one hand, and that impaled so many people. That's why it's called suicide knob.
Yep. We are currently on, I believe, generation 4 for the airbags.
Are we?
Gen 1 airbags were overpowered. They were so strong that if you
They're
got
like
hit by them, it would
explosives.
break your neck.
Yeah, that's too much.
So death by at that in that scenario,
They used to say
it was
that
better to not
it's
have an
actually more
airbag.
dangerous to have the airbag. That's actually another argument for seatbelts. To go, actually, if you have a seatbelt, it can kill you more. It's like, not really, not unless you're drowning. If you're in a car accident, they're going
Yes,
to save
if
you.
you drove into a lake, then yes, it could be an
Okay.
issue. It could be an
The
issue
only
if
time
you
where it's
panic
done.
and can't press a red button.
Like, yeah, no, it's crazy.
Which, by the way, the button's about this big, very easy. It doesn't take much to press it before it unlocks.
Of course. Saying that seatbelts sometimes kill people is like saying how wind turbines kill some birds, so they're bad for the environment. It's like, yes, 1% of the time it's bad, but the other rest of it, it's way better. So take where you can get it.
That's it's like earlier this year, or technically last year,
clearly arguing
when a blade from a wind turbine fell off down the Cape.
Uh-huh.
A blade from a wind turbine fell off down the Cape, and everyone's like, "See, they're dangerous." It's like, we've been using them for 15 years. I've never heard of that happening ever.
That's the first time I've ever heard of it.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
It still is not fixed. There's one wind turbine when you're going onto the Cape. It has two blades on it, and it's not on.
Yeah,
because it'd be like
yeah, you can't do just two.
It'd be like when you have when you put a comforter in your dryer and the thing shakes like fucking crazy.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
that's dude.
Do we need that?
Solid first pick.
Thank you.
That's a good one. I'm gonna stick with cars just because we're talking about it.
Why not?
This one is definitely a lot less passionate, but I still think it's fucking stupid because I've experienced it, not in a car, but on snowmobiles, but they have them in cars too.
Yeah.
And it's just not worth it. It's one of those things where if it breaks, you're not going to pay the money to fix it.
Okay.
Because you can still easily survive. Your car can still be a car without it. That's heated steering wheels.
Oh yeah, heated steering wheels.
It's I understand the luxury of it's like.
Do a lot of modern cars have that, or was that like a thing that happened in like the mid-90s? It was like luxury for a while.
No, they still have them. They still have them. But it's like a luxury thing.
Yeah,
like you have to have like an escalator, like the top model of your car.
But even so, it's like just turn your heat on within 2 minutes. The heated steering wheel is already irrelevant.
Preheat your car because you know it's a lot more common than heated steering wheels is a remote start. When you get out of your car, leave the heat on when you shut your car off. Do remote start. Wait 10 minutes, then go outside. Oh, your steering wheel's not cold anymore.
And also, they're never made out of metal anymore. It's not like an ice cold, like, guardrail outside. They're all like plastic polymer shit.
And I know it's, it might not be exactly what you want to do, but it's if you live in the winter environments, places where it gets cold, you have to deal with it. How hard is it to drive with gloves on if you actually have to?
If you really have to, you can put the gloves on. I mean, people used to drive with gloves.
There's a reason there's a glove box
air conditioning or heat. They just drive with gloves on because it's like they're like jockeys. They're driving gloves.
Yeah, like shit, the guy in Peep Show, Johnson.
Yep, Johnson. He's driving gloves for his BMW. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I think
Ashton Kutcher, who is in, is so unnecessary. Ashton Kutcher is in Cheaper by the Dozen, and he drives a non-luxury car, but he acts like his luxury car, and he's wearing driving gloves. Because there's one thing he's good at, and it's playing a douchebag.
He's great at it.
Heated steering wheels are absolutely not necessary. I know people have had them before, and they've broken, and they didn't fucking get it fixed. There's no reason to get it fixed because
I was gonna say another thing that's just gonna break, and then you're like, well, why am I even gonna deal with this? Like, it's just another thing that can break.
Yeah, are you really gonna pay upwards of $300-400 to get your heated steering wheel working?
And that's not to be like, now it'll be good for the rest of the life of the car, just until the next time it breaks again, which is more likely now that's broken. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, if you live in like Chestnut Hill driving some brand new Lexus and it breaks, yeah, you're probably going to pay for it to get fixed.
Because you already don't give a fuck.
If they have a heated steering wheel, it's by accident.
Yeah,
they're like, it has a heated steering wheel. I wasn't looking for this. It was just part of the car.
Sure.
It's just so unnecessary.
Do we need it?
Do we need heated steering wheels? No, we absolutely do not.
I certainly do not think so.
No. When I was first making my list, I realized I was just shitting on luxury items. This is the majority of my list.
Well, yeah, those are the easiest ones to say. Do we need them? It reminds me of you bring that up. Reminds me of an Xbox controller that came out. This is in the golden age of third-party controllers. Now that age is dead, clearly in the dirt.
Yeah,
It's very difficult.
it sank. It's the
Mad
the
Catz.
third party controller
Yeah.
uh
The wave.
not
Yeah.
business. There's another word for it.
Industry.
Industry died when that submarine imploded.
Yeah, I think I died way before then. That's why
It
it's
was
so
dead
funny.
way before that. It died when Xbox and PlayStation were like, let's make controllers that can't be copied.
Yeah, it died after Xbox the original and PlayStation 2. That was the last generation of these third-party controllers. They've been around
Yeah.
since video games. I think it was since like the NES generation. They started saying like, why don't we just sell like cheaper versions of the already thing? And it's easy to copy because
Yeah.
it's not proprietary shit. It's like easy. Like if you open up old video games, they're like a fucking toaster. Like you can just fuck with it. It's so easy to deal with. Not now. It's like a processor chips and microchips. You can't do anything. But that was around
it's
the
like
time.
The PlayStation 1, the memory cards were 1 megabyte.
Oh yeah, and you could just buy third party
It's
one.
nothing.
Yeah, you just put a fucking flash drive in there.
Also, I think a big boost for the third party controller industry was like we made one that's see through. It's like, oh shit, you can see the wires. I want that one.
And
like, why? Like, well, you can see the vibrator thing spinning. Like,
yeah.
Okay. As a kid, I loved that. I wanted a see through controller so bad.
As a kid, it's fun, and that's who it's for. It's for children, not for adults that want the actual thing to work.
Dude, this is a great topic we picked because we're just finding more things to bitch about as we go through our list.
And as far as I know, the third party controllers are coming back slightly because of like Temu and like Chinese like internet ordering and stuff like that. Because I know like one of my buddies,
I think you can get them for like the Switch still.
Yeah, one of my buddies,
like stuff like
Sean,
that.
former podcast guest of this podcast, or not of this one, but of Dylan J. Base podcast.
No,
no, what was it called? No, it's called Toilet Wine. Trapdoor. He has a controller.
That's right. It was just you and him. That's right.
It looks like an Xbox controller, but it's for Switch, and it's straight up an Xbox controller for Switch. And I'm like, what is that? He's like, yeah, I ordered it online. So they are kind of coming back now. But what I brought up, what I was thinking of initially is this idea that one of my friends had one of these, and it's like the heated steering wheel. It's like, do we need that? It was an Xbox controller, so unwieldy and shitty and not standardized and not high quality, but it had fans in the handles where to blow cold air on your hands so your hands wouldn't get sweaty while you're playing the game. It's like, what are you talking about?
I'm not gonna lie, I was fully expecting you to mention the thing that plugs into a full keyboard, which is just so you can rage chat faster.
Oh yeah,
that
started with Dreamcast.
The controller is wild.
It would cool your hand. It was called air cool your hands while you're playing the game. You get too sweaty. It's called wipe your hand on your leg and take a break for a second. Why are you?
I was just gonna say we've all played video games for longer than we should have in one sitting.
Of course,
gotten your hands sweaty. You just go. I have pants for a reason. It off.
Yeah.
If you're not wearing pants, I have a sure reason. If you're naked gaming, you have a blanket near you or a pillow. You can do anything. I've wiped the controller down before because my hands were sweating so much.
Sure, yeah, that's fine. I'm not saying you don't.
Not hard.
The idea
you don't need the fan.
The same as starting your car up 5 minutes before you get in it. Just wipe your hand off. You don't need it. And then again, those things broke immediately. The fans break. The sides fell off, and now you have 2 active blades on your hands and trying to play Xbox. Garbage. So again, we need that.
I was just gonna say. I think this is gonna be a very common trend in this episode. Is if the fan broke, are you gonna buy another one? No, you're just going to keep using it anyways.
A shittier version of the same thing,
yeah. You're pissed off because you died because your analog sticks doesn't work right because you wouldn't buy the right controller for it.
And they all break. And also, those were big fodder for people. The classic people who don't know what's going on. Like this is big time for like grandparents or like uncles and aunts or family friends who don't know shit. And they buy you the thing thinking it's cool. And then you get it and you go, oh yeah, this is the trash version of what I would want. And it saved them $10. And it saved me from actually liking the gift. Like $10 more, give me the actual thing. I love you. $10 less. And I go, you might as well got me nothing. As a kid. Now as an adult.
That's the kind of thing where you open it up, your mom sees the look on your face and she audibly says, say thank you. And you're like, thank you.
Because all you're doing as a kid is saying, this is not the actual thing. It's a shittier version. And if they got me nothing, I would be less disappointed. But now, now I'm a reasonable adult man. I just, very, very grateful for anything I get. But at the time when you're a kid, you're a fucking piece of shit. You're like, this is not the real one. It's a piece of shit. It's broken. It's bad.
Yeah. I want what I want. I want the world.
I want
the whole world.
I was doing more Tool. You're doing Veruca Salt, which is another metal band.
Another band? Not a metal band.
Oh, are they punk? They're something.
I don't really know.
They're not
They're
folk.
90s. They're just like a 90s band. They don't fit. They're thrown into alternative just because they existed
Oh,
in
I
the
always thought they were
90s.
like a punk band, but I don't really know them. I just know the name.
I honestly don't know. I know the name. I don't think I could not name a single song. I'm sure they have one hit that I would recognize if I heard it, but I
I'm not
really
even sure
don't know
about that
anything
for
about
me.
them.
I don't think I'd even know that. I think they're more famous for having a name of the girl from Willy Wonka, which is reason enough to know about
Willy
them.
Wonka.
I mean, that's literally their
Having
most famous
the
thing about
name of the brat, the biggest brat out of all of them.
Yeah. There should be another band
In
called
Willy
Augustus
Wonka.
Gloop just to, like, challenge their authority. It's probably a better band. Have you ever heard of the band Oakley
I
Dokley?
want a band called Mike TV.
Mike TV, dude, that'd be a great band name. Mike TV. Have you heard of Oakley Dokley? I just heard about them this week.
Yes, that's the Ned Flanders band.
Yeah, I gotta listen to them. I heard about that. I go, I gotta check them out. Ned Flanders band.
I did see a video of them a few years ago, and I was like, "This is cool."
And they all dress like
I
Ned
kind of don't
Flanders.
really care.
Oh yeah, it's a
I
joke.
kind of don't care.
But just remind me of that Veruca Salt and Oakley Dokley and these joke ass band names.
So good.
Anyways, yeah. I
Um,
know we got a lot of juice out of those first two. Do you want to take our first break? No, I can't believe we're almost a half an hour now. Just on 2 car ones.
yeah, that was fantastic. Do you want to tease your next one, and then we'll take the commercial break?
Yeah, my tease for the next one is that not only do I think we don't need it, I think people happen to agree with me, and they've already taken steps to make my dream a reality.
Ooh, we'll see after the break on another episode of Toilet Wine.
Wine. It's all you ever do.
Why?
Works. I want the whole works. Presents and prizes and sweets and surprises of all shapes and sizes. And now, don't care how I want it now. Don't care how I want it now.
She was a bad egg.
So I said, why would I ever pay that money for a used banjo when I already have 2 banjos that I don't touch? But
Thanks, Dom. That's a great example of coming up with something out of your ass. We're back at Toilet Wine. Do we really need that intro?
How it works.
Do we need that intro? I'm not sure.
Joe, I'm pretty sure the majority of our intros when we come back from commercial break, we don't need. It's just us feeling like we're good enough at improv to be like, I'm ready.
It's fun. I like it. It's a vestige of an old radio format. Like, hey, welcome back, folks, to our own. We created the break and we created the intro to come back from the break. We don't actually need the breaks. It could just go straight through. Yeah. But I think
we could just do what radio DJs do and play Freebird and then go to the bathroom, and then we don't have to ever stop recording.
Yeah, and then we'd be demonetized and taken off of YouTube immediately. But yeah, we don't even need breaks.
We're here to talk about things that we do not need.
Yes, we are. I think breaks we do need.
In a not so rare turn of events, we spent half an hour talking about 2 things and then got sidetracked talking about other things that also could have been on the list that
I always think my list isn't long enough, and then it always is. I still have like 3 peeves that I have to use.
But I'm not worried.
I always think I'm not going to talk long enough.
But you are up, good sir. What is your next thing that makes you think?
I was going to go to a different category, but because you had me tease it already, I will use the one I teased from the break. And this one, not only do I think we do not need them, so does the United States Mint, because the thing that I think we don't need is pennies.
Say your piece, but I disagree with you on this one immediately.
That's even better. Butt heads for the first time on the podcast this week. Yeah, pennies are ridiculous. Not only do people not use change in that way anymore, it's really strange that even nickels are kind of ridiculous now, but like using pennies, collecting pennies existing, they're only like a function of like bureaucracy at this point, where it's like, well, I paid $4.97, so I need 3 pennies back. No, you don't. So either give me 5 cents back, or you steal my 3 pennies, and my life is still happening. I know we're not talking about stock market trades here, like penny stocks or like that. I'm talking about actual like physical metal pennies. Not only are they ridiculous and they're basically garbage at this point, and they're just taking up space, but they cost more money to make than they're worth. So they're just a bureaucratical instance here. It's like adding ink to your ledger in order to type out the numbers you need. It's a little extra little thing that we don't need, man. It's not important. They're worth less than they are to make them.
It's the wax seal that you press your ring into of money.
You don't need it anymore. You don't need it. Now you already took my next thing, which is wax seals. I guess we're not gonna do that one anymore. I actually think wax seals are more important than pennies. But yeah, pennies are ridiculous. You don't need them. They're basically treated as garbage. Is the find a penny, pick it up thing is a psyop to make people pick up pennies as if they're not garbage. You're not gonna have good luck. They're worthless. We don't need them. And the amount that inflation has increased in the past, 30 odd years, pennies are basically worthless. And the idea that, I mean, pennies are worth inflation wise what a nickel would be worth 30 years ago. And actually, they're worth less than a penny because of the fact that it costs about 2 cents to make one of them. So what are we fucking doing here? And what is the ultimate purpose? It's not like making cash and be like, hey, cash is still king. It shouldn't go all digital. I agree. We shouldn't go all digital with money. But pennies, I mean, we already discontinued the hay penny years ago. There used to be a half penny piece, hay penny.
Hundreds years ago.
And we got rid of that. And we've been holding on to the penny this much longer. The hay penny had like 10% of the lifespan the penny had, and the penny is dead. And luckily, the last penny has been minted in 2025. So they are no longer minting pennies in the United States. They'll still be worth currency. They'll still be worth money, but they're slowly phasing it out. And I think that's for the best. I do. So let's hear your hot take why I'm wrong about that.
So I agree with you. We're like, it's literally not worth the money.
It is costing us money to make this thing that we already don't use.
But unfortunately, in a world where money is not fully digital, and I agree with you, it never should be, because if it's physical, they can't take it from you.
It's true. Well, they can, but they need to use a lot more force.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Unfortunately, logistically, there's a reason there's a number one. It has to start somewhere.
True.
Will the 3 cent change that I'm not getting, will that affect me? No. Will it piss me off when I'm not getting it? Yes. It's still,
that's a take.
When you eliminate
how many
the penny,
hay pennies you're missing out on, though. You're missing out on thousands of hay pennies.
It's double. It's when you take away the penny, you are, whether it's intentionally or not, it's not intentional, because they're like, we're losing money by making these, but you are taking extra money away from people that if you just kept, if the government could just go, you know what, we'll take the loss on this, but we're going to keep making pennies.
They've been doing that for 10 years.
Yes, and they should
keep
been doing it.
So until how big does the loss have to get before it's...
No matter what, unless they can force and every business ever...
What if it costs $1 to make a penny? Even still make a penny
at the end?
If it costs $1 to make a penny.
You're right.
There has to be a limit somewhere.
If it goes over the cost of a dime, then they should be stopped.
Okay.
But it pisses me off knowing that maybe it's on the businesses then. You will get a charge that will come down to pennies, and you'll be paying extra money just so they don't have to have the coin.
You will be. Yeah, I agree with that. Does this change your opinion at all about the idea posed by the U.S. Mint is that they should start rounding up or down prices based on like, hey, if it is, whatever, $7.97, it should be $7.99, which really means 8, or it should be $7.90, and you round it down. But I think we all know, to your point, they're only going to round it up, baby. They're not going to round it down. Yeah. They're not going to round it down.
If they rounded it down every time, I'd be fine with it. But
they don't round it down.
Penny pinching corporations that are like, no, we need.
They're going to have to call it nickel pinching now, and that sounds way too close to nipple pinching, which is not what we're talking about.
Yes, you know what? That is a great point. You made my case even stronger. I refuse to nickel pinch people.
I'm a fan of nickel pinching, not penny pinching.
Also, while we're at it, just include the taxes into the price. Breweries do it all the time.
It's absurd.
If your beer is $8, that includes the tax.
Yes.
Some places, even though it's a good brewery, they make great beer. They've been around for 10 years.
Yeah.
Medusa does not do that, and it pisses me off.
I know that in most European countries, they include all tax. One of the weirdest things about tourists in America, they go, why am I paying more than it said? They go, because we add more later. Because it's an advertisement. It's a marketing thing. It's like a lot of American capitalism.
Tell us what it is.
It's a marketing thing. The same reason
it's
why
like when you pull into a gas station, you're like, yeah. So you can pull into a gas station, you're like, wow, $2.79 for gas? That's great. Well, it's actually $2.89 because $2.79 is cash.
Yeah. We're charging.
Which I understand because the fucking credit card fees is also bullshit. But it's
the fees are absolutely.
I also have the soft spot. I also have the soft spot as a guy who has
at the top of your head because you're a fucking pennies. Baby.
My skull never fully developed. I've told you I was sensitive about that.
Yeah, your head's very sensitive to touch.
No, I don't know. I just, as someone who has a bunch of old pennies, I don't like the idea of them going away.
Listen, you can keep your old pennies,
but I'm
They're
still not
going to.
You are right, but I'm still not going to agree with you.
Just not making 2026
you are right.
penny, the fresh 2026 penny. Like again, they can't take your pennies away. They just stopped making pennies.
But do you have any idea how much that last penny is worth? Because way more than 1 cent.
Oh yeah, whatever the last one they ever made is, for sure.
Yeah, it's probably thousands and thousands of dollars.
Probably is. And again, I'm not even totally against your argument.
It is
I don't
still
like the
weird,
idea
though.
of them robbing you by not your vote at all. They just decide, hey, fuck you, we're not doing it anymore. But it's one of those things where it's like sometimes you just got to rip the Band-Aid off and it's gonna hurt, but it's like it's for the best, in some aspects. But I'm not. You did sway me a bit here. I do still understand because like in my heart, I'm like I'm agreeing with you, or I'm like that's bullshit. You can't just do that. But in my head, I'm like we simply must because inflation's not slowing down. I'm sorry to say thanks to Joe Biden,
and it's not going to.
Exactly. Yeah. So what are you gonna do? Pennies going to be worth.
Fact I learned,
pennies are already worth less than pennies ever were. So like, what are pennies now? They're worthless. Yeah. They're worth less.
A great example to show how the worth of money changes. When you account for inflation, gas hasn't changed its price since the 70s.
But it seems so much higher because the dollar.
But it's just like everything is more. You're also making more than you ever would in the 70s. Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything costs more. And it's the dollar is worth less, but the gas prices actually have not changed.
Right. And that's because we keep drill, baby, drill. You got to believe it. And thanks to
you hit a bit of a hot topic subject for me with the pennies.
Thanks to our federal government, Tom, and our incoming invasion of Venezuela, hopefully the gas prices will remain the same for years to come. We'll see.
Yep.
And Greenland.
They absolutely will.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Oh, let's see who's calling me right now. Oh, Dylan Reed's calling me. Should I answer this on the podcast live?
You should put on speaker and tell him he's on the pod.
Why is he already?
He must have found that mackerel. Hold on.
Well, he did call me earlier today. Then I called him back, and then he didn't answer. Mm. Let's see what we got here out of old Dylan Reed. Hey, Dylan, what's going on? We're doing toilet wine right now.
It's toilet wine.
How's what are you up to, bud? How's that mackerel going?
Did you get it back?
Mackerel's going good. Mackerel is great.
It only took him 5 years. He finally figured out what yes and is in improv.
We heard that you lent a mackerel to someone and they weren't treating it properly, so you went to go take the bait back. How'd that go?
Rage bait.
We heard that you.
Well, you told him. I mean, what do you already know? You told him.
And you found out that the guy wasn't treating the bait properly, so you went to take the mackerel back.
Yeah. So what happens is if you do end up being like a mackerel lender type of guy, you can.
I think that's a slur now.
Use that bait, and then you take it off their hook if they don't catch anything or use it properly, and then you can fry that up when you get home.
That's good. That's good.
I did not think about the frying it up. That's a very, very good point.
Use every part of the mackerel kimasabi.
Nope, exactly. That's exactly what you do. It's kind of like today. Look at this clown. We got a hammered fucking motherfucker.
Dom, hold it closer to your mic.
No, okay.
All
I'm in Worcester right now, and there's a big fucking crackhead just right in front of my car. Like, there's no
Crack people.
Fucking had a dude bounce off my windshield. That was crazy.
Whoa.
Well, the good thing about that is you wouldn't get hurt if he bounced off your windshield, but
His wallet would.
If he's on enough crack, he'll be fine.
Well, I was gonna say he's definitely. It looked like he was carrying a gas can, but I don't know what it was.
Classic
it was a gas
behavior.
Can, but yeah, he hit my windshield. He bounced off like a fucking jelly bean. You know?
Like a jelly bean.
Yeah, nothing, no problem at all. Yeah, lending out things. So I decided to do archery tonight in a league.
A league? Wow.
Yes,
Nice.
an archery league here in Worcester, and it was me and fucking 15 other dudes. All had compound bows.
All gay.
I had my recurve bear bow.
That's classic
and,
recurve.
Take a wild guess how fucking well I did.
Last place.
Well, before I guess, I just want to say that I love that you prefer recurves because those are the best bows made. They're the most fun to shoot.
A traditionalist.
Yeah, and I don't have to fuck with it. They're all like changing their cams and like fucking adjusting shit. I don't have to adjust anything. That's my attitude.
Yeah. What distance were
Besides
you
my
shooting
attitude.
from?
Don't class over that. That's a good line.
20 yards? How'd you do? So you had 15 guys, is that including you?
Probably, yeah, maybe 16. Yeah.
16. I'm going to say your first competition, you've been shooting archery for less than a year. I'm going to say you came in 5th.
No, I'd say I came in dead last.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's not his fault though. It's the bow. I know. For the folks listening to the podcast, he can't hear anything I'm saying. Only Dom can hear me. But
I'm shooting.
yeah.
I'm not. It's kind of hard to get real accurate.
It is, yeah, and especially.
I was actually doing pretty good, and then I fucking split an arrow.
No.
Robin Hood style. Tell him Robin Hood style.
I had to go to my shit arrows, and this dude, he's like, "Oh, hey, try these tips." So I was like, I can't take those from you, man. I'm all set. And he's like, no, these are like 100. You're using like 130 grand. Try the 100. So I was like, all right, cool. And then as we're leaving, he was like, hey, can I have my tips back? I was like, what?
Yeah, that's insane. That's a gift at that point.
I was like, what? And then I walked away. I didn't know what he said. I was like, he's like, yeah, man, can I have my tips? I was like, I thought you said you were going to tits later, like with all the dudes.
Tavern in the Square.
Tavern in the Square. And he's like, no, I wasn't giving those to you. I was like, oh, yeah, I'll take them off my arrows. Here you go, man.
It's insane.
That's weird.
That's so funny. I was like, you're going to tits? I don't know why you're inviting me. What is going on?
He's one of the boys.
Oh, yeah. No, that's fucking.
That reminds me of one time at a Boy Scout camp. We were
If I had a penny for every time Dom said that, I'd be a rich man.
We're all having fun in the lake. And this guy goes, hey, do you like... He asked me if I like tits, but I thought he was saying ticks. And I was like, who the fuck likes ticks? And he went, really? I was like, yeah, like they're terrible. He was like, you don't like tits? And I went, oh, tits. Oh, yeah, no, those are great.
Oh, yeah, that.
Like, and the guy, he just swam away from me, never talked to me the rest of the day.
Yeah, no, that's...
And you're the weird guy?
I can't talk to this guy ever again. So it's like, you want to go to tits? What's going on, dude? And this is, I expected, because the place is like, it's covered in rainbow flags, like archery, place. And so I just expected this to be like, there's some, just, like the Magic crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were playing Magic at the place near there last time.
No, dude, I'm just straight up just all hunters, like, with fucking American flag hats and stuff. I was like, shit.
Did anyone have like the rod that sticks out from the compound bow to help them balance?
Oh yeah, dude. This one.
Oh yeah, no wonder you lost.
Most of them had it, and this one dude
they had like fucking computerized bows.
His bow looked like a fucking 50 cal fucking sniper rifle, and the rod was like 3 feet.
Insane.
That's
halfway to the target at that point. You're indoors.
Yeah. I mean, like I was like, they gave me like I had to, because I went yesterday to clear my head, and then they're like, oh, you should come to the league tomorrow. I was like, yeah, sure, fuck it, whatever. And but I had to like qualify, so I had to do, because like, well, you have to like qualify first so we can like put you on like the right team. I was like, all right, yeah, cool. So yeah, I did that. But these dudes are fucking. I mean, one, I don't even think they're good because dude, they've got, like you said,
Their bows are so good.
They've got like scopes. They've got all sorts of shit. I'm like, that can't be that fucking hard. You know, like it's insane.
It's like having an air-cooled Xbox controller. It's kind of cheating.
It's exactly like that show.
I feel, you know, so I feel like I should have got a round of applause, honestly. I got like 236, and the dude who I was up against, I don't know what kind of handicap I had. He got like 380. So I'm like, that's not that bad.
Dude, that's not bad.
Nah, you're up there.
No, I know. It's not that fucking bad. Yeah.
All right, tell Dylan he's to get on the podcast or hang up. This is fucking just him hanging out with you on the phone at this point. He can't even hear what I'm saying.
Yeah. All right, Dylan. We're gonna have
10 minutes of the recording. Are you on
speakerphone?
Keep
going.
You guys enjoy your episode, all right? Love and miss you guys.
Will do. Right. Love you too.
All right.
Love you too. Don't mean to be mean, but I mean, what are we gonna do? Half an hour of him?
That is the third time he's been on Toilet Wine, technically.
It's bad. Luckily, he gratified your mackerel story there about the bow hunt.
Yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna write into my next one here. Just keep the flow going as much as we can.
Joe, cut it here.
So the first one I mentioned heated steering wheels, and I'm gonna reuse that first word.
Okay.
This is something that I've only really seen once, but I see it every time it snows when I'm plowing on my route. Because I didn't realize this was the thing, and once I saw it and started talking to someone about it, they're like, oh yeah, no, it's like a thing, people do it, it's kind of crazy. Heated driveways.
Oh, I have heard of this, and I dreamed of it when I was a teenager and had to shovel the whole fucking driveway. I was like, why don't we just get a heated driveway? It'd be way easier.
And there are people literally it's the same as having a heated floor in your house.
Yeah,
they run. It's either electric or sometimes it's like literally just like hot water that runs through it, and they run.
It's just like
it's kind
of coiled tubes, right?
Like the things you put on your roof to keep the ice off. It's basically that it just runs underneath the concrete of your driveway.
Yeah,
and you turn it on, and it heats because it doesn't have to get that warm. It could be 35 degrees, and it'll melt.
It doesn't have to melt the ice. Yeah,
it's not necessary. Shoveling's not that hard. It's annoying. It is annoying. Not that hard. If you get more than 6 inches of snow, from what I've seen, it's not doing shit. It can't keep up with it. You still have to shovel.
Yeah.
And if you shut it off, now your driveway's wet, it's going to freeze when you shut it off.
Right. You have to keep it going.
So instead of having like, oh, my driveway that has a little bit of snow on it still, but it's dry, I can actually drive over it. Do the heated driveway thing, and you shut it off, and then it freezes. Now you're on ice. You can't drive on ice.
Yeah, you gotta heat it up.
Be stuck in your driveway. And again, it stops working. Are you gonna break open your driveway to fix that?
Oh yeah, that's absurd. Yeah, I mean,
or are you just gonna be like, well, now I have a regular driveway again?
Yeah, I can see that aspect of it. But if I had the money to do that, I think I would, because fucking shoveling is not that hard. It's not a thing you want to hear when you're rich as fuck. It's not that hard. It's harder than I just pay people to do it. Just do that instead rather than shoveling.
I'm willing to bet, I don't know the numbers, but I'm willing to bet that paying someone to clean your driveway is cheaper
than
over
running
many years than them putting in the not even running it, just putting in the electric driveway.
Easily cheaper than putting it in. I'm thinking it might be cheaper than running it. No. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah. It's more of an idea that sounds better in concept than it does in practice. And that's why more people don't get it, because there's plenty of people who are very wealthy and very few people have ever had a heated driveway. Yeah. So
now I've also seen heated sidewalks at businesses. That makes more sense.
Oh, are people entering?
Because like you got to deal with. You don't want anyone slipping and falling in front of your business. That can be an
liability issue at that point.
Exactly. If anyone slips in your driveway, you can be like, "Why are you in my driveway?"
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you might still get in trouble for it, which is bullshit. But it's a lot. The risk is significantly lower if you have to deal with that bullshit.
Yeah. The heated sidewalk because it's pedestrians walking.
It's just not
public areas.
It's just not necessary. There's no reason for it. There's no reason to have a heated driveway. Some of the things we talked about before,
if it works better. If it heated the driveway,
I think there's absolutely no reason to have a heated driveway. It's not necessary. If you live in a climate where it snows, part of the deal is you have to deal with this. There's no way around it.
Yeah. But I think if there was heated driveways where it heated to the point where it boiled the water off and like dried your driveway off like a hair dryer, That would be great. Like, why wouldn't you want to do that? Just turn it on and then you turn it off, and then it's dry driveway with no snow on it. That sounds great. But like you said, it's not dry. It's just water, and then as soon as it cools down, it becomes ice.
Yeah.
So, no winning there.
Yeah, you're. It's. I'm giving you shit like I've never done this. You're bringing perfect world scenarios into this, and I don't appreciate it.
I'm trying to make it more accurate. And also, I would contest that if you paid for someone to build a structure over your driveway, like a roofed structure, you could solve all of that, and you don't have to pay for the upkeep. And now there's no snow in your driveway.
And you know what?
Just buy a little roof,
and it won't break.
And so let's just do that instead. Maybe aesthetically it doesn't look as nice for the curb appeal or whatever, but you don't care. You're already rich enough to buy a heated driveway.
Yeah, curb appeal is also bullshit.
Curb appeal is for people picking up prostitutes. It's not for buying houses.
What?
That was good. We're keeping that one for the end.
I'll keep that. Well, it all stays in. Everybody knows.
It all stays in. Yeah. No, but I agree with you. At first, I was like, why not?
That's my.
You sold me.
That's my number 2 pick is heated driveways.
We don't need heat driveways. It's more trouble than it's worth.
We absolutely do not.
I agree. Ridiculous.
All right, you got another one there. Good old Yosef.
I do. This one might be also highly controversial because I can already see you sticking up for this, even though you're wrong. But I'm willing to do that, and I'm willing to hear you out. Old-fashioned
just the way I like it.
Old-fashioned candy. And this includes a lot of things. I'm talking about licorice.
I have easily 5 candies in my brain immediately.
I'm talking about licorice. I'm talking about candy.
It was painful to get them in there, but I'm still thinking about
it. I'm talking about Necco wafers. I'm talking about wax bottles. I'm talking about candy that existed during the fucking Depression, where it's like just put honey and sugar.
Bottles. Necco wafers are terrible.
Necco
wax bottles might be the worst candy of all time.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying is that I'm not saying it should have never have existed. I'm saying, do we still need this existed? The candy has gotten so good and so delicious. And we have all these new candies that have existed for even like 56 years at this point that are way better. Why are we still doing the licorice? Why are we still doing the like gumdrop? Gumdrops are terrible. I mean, come on, they're spicy gum. They're terrible.
So bad.
I'm talking about old candies. They serve their purpose. I think they're done. I don't think we need old candies at all. And the fact that they still make them, people are aging out of them too. People who even ate them as children are now dead by old age. So like, I think hopefully we're aging out. They're still making them.
Necco went bankrupt less than 10 years ago.
Good. They didn't change.
And you know what? A company fucking bought them and kept them going.
Of course, it's brand recognition. But I'm on board with it. I mean,
so stupid.
If you can think of any other ones, but like there's hundreds of them. That's all these candies that are old as shit. They're like, when I was a little boy, we used to
fucking the dots on the paper that you can't.
Yeah, that's what I said. Candy button.
You can't get the candy off the paper. You're eating paper.
Candy buttons. That's what it's called. Yeah, the little things on the paper. Yeah, they're fucking disgusting. It's just like
the majority of candy shown in the Candyman can song and Willy Wonka shouldn't exist anymore.
Trash. It's just liquefied sugar. We've done it much better since then. We have all these other fake artificial flavors that taste way better.
There are more modern versions of candy that are basically the same like updated version of it that have also have been canceled.
You hear about licorice. Licorice fucking terrible. Twizzlers. I don't like Twizzlers, but Twizzlers are a better version of licorice. They taste better. They're better.
I love Twizzlers.
Yeah.
But I know they're fucking trash.
But they're still better than black licorice, the candy from like Norway in 1865 or whatever. Like we have better versions of these things. We don't need them.
They're
the penny of candy. Penny candy. Slam.
Slam bam, thank you, ma'am. The penny of candy. Do we need that? No, we fucking don't.
I don't think so.
So Necco is, I forget the name of the actual company that makes Necco wafers.
It's called Necco.
That's a Massachusetts. No. Yeah. It's called that. No, it's a classic corporate thing where they started off as Necco. They grew where they had a different company name and made Necco wafers.
A parent company. Okay.
They're Massachusetts based.
Yeah.
The reason they exploded is because during right before. Let's get a conspiracy going. We've had a conspiracy on here for a while.
It's been a while.
Right before World War II, this company found a new way to make candy that doesn't go bad. And then they go, Hitler's doing some bad shit. Pearl Harbor happens. We're going to send Necco wafers to our troops over in Germany and Japan. And boy, do they love it, because like, oh, this doesn't go bad, and you know what?
It's something.
It's kind of sweet.
It's anything.
You don't want to give them anything too sweet. You don't want them to remind them of how good life can be, because they're still fighting the war.
It's just sweet enough to be something. I'd be like, you can keep all the Necco wafers. Give me one pack of Lucky Strikes. I'll take that.
Take the wafer from church and put some sugar on it. That's Necco wafers.
It really is, and even that way, that one dissolves faster. Necco wafers is like Tums. It's just Tums. With none of the medicinal.
It's Tums candy. It's Tums candy. Yeah.
At least Tums make your tummy feel better, and Necco wafers are Tums minus the medicine. It's just it's like NA Tums.
Yeah, and NA Tums. NM, non-medicinal Tums.
NM Tums. Yeah. No, who wants that? Just eat a bar of
Necco is by far the worst of the old candies. Even like the hard peppermints, the white and red wheel. I don't need that shit.
What are you talking? That's considered candy. People have those as like breath mints.
Yeah,
just have an Altoid or fucking sticky gum. The fucking peppermint candies, the circle thing. Are you talking about? Garbage. It's we're done with them. We've done better. It's not candy. It doesn't taste like candy.
Honestly, I don't need candy canes to exist anymore.
I'm on board. Peppermint in general. Peppermint swirly, plasticky fucking candy.
I love peppermint gum. Candy. Anything you have to suck on for 3 hours.
Crap.
It's ridiculous.
No, it's awful.
It's
Maybe we should get those in school for like candy cane day once a year in school. Everyone gets candy cane. Everyone's like, oh yeah, candy cane. All excited. I would just sit there. I would lick it for like 10 minutes and then be like, I fucking hate this. It doesn't even taste good. It tastes like I need a fucking.
You lick it for 10 minutes ago, nothing's coming out. I don't understand what's this for.
It's terrible. Yeah, old fashioned
it's
candy.
Absolutely awful.
We've done better.
There's more modern candies that have gone by the wayside that didn't last, that were
much
technically better than the old candies.
Yeah.
That are already gone. Some of them are fucking terrible. I forget the company. It was a big one. It doesn't matter. Let's just say whoever makes Nerds made this thing. It was essentially
that company's called Wonka, but they branded themselves after the movie came out because Wonka makes Nerds.
I will never forget
when the
shitty remake of that movie came out. They had Wonka bars in stores, and I was like,
which are terrible. Wonka bars, which are like fucking 5-cent plastic chocolate that they charge you $2 for.
I remember I bought it one time. I got yelled at for buying it.
Yeah.
I saw T. Davington buy it one time and get yelled at for buying it.
Yeah, I bet he did.
It was a tube. Like imagine like a small tube of the small tubes of lotion. I'm not talking pumps, like a regular tube thing. But you know what was in there? It was basically flavored corn syrup that you would squeeze out into your mouth.
It's all corn syrup.
You would do like three pumps and you'd be sick to your stomach.
Of course, it's disgusting. It's not supposed to be eaten.
And it's like that isn't made anymore. Why the fuck are Necco wafers made? Why? You know what? I'm gonna say this one too. It's a little bit more modern, but maybe it might not be. I just always hated it as a kid. Stop making dots.
Dots are the worst version. We have gummy bears. We have Starburst. Dots are the worst version of that.
They're terrible.
No,
Jujubes,
trash.
Terrible.
There's all trash.
So many candies that are just fucking.
We have better
awful.
versions of these now.
Why do they still make them? That's like when you see
who is buying dots?
The zero bar. You ever see those? Zero.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had one. I know what it looks like.
I think it had like coconut in it or something. It's like no one's buying that. The only people that are buying that are 90-year-old men that are at CVS picking up their Viagra and go, I'm gonna buy a Mars bar.
I can get down with Mars bar. At least it's something. But like,
yeah, it's just an old thing.
Do I know anyone who's ever purchased with their currency dots? I have never met anyone in my life.
No, you always get it at Halloween and go, fuck.
It must be like in a variety pack. I'm thinking from 80 years old down to 5 years old. I've never known a human being who's purchased dots ever.
As far as I know, they don't make them bigger than a box this big.
Exactly. They must make them like movie theater size, but who's getting that either? I have no clue. We can't stay on this forever. We got to keep moving, but I agree with you and I agree with myself. Old-fashioned candy, do we need it? I say resounding no from this podcast group here.
Absolutely insane.
Resounding no.
Let me get one more out and then we'll do our commercial break.
Let's do it.
I noticed while I was making my list, the first three I wrote all start with H. Heated steering wheel, heated driveway. This one's not heated, but it starts with an H. Home theaters are not necessary. You do not need a 90-inch screen with a projector to watch things.
This one's going to be a
if
tougher
you want
sell.
that.
I know. To me, this isn't just things that rich people shouldn't have. It's do we all need this at all? And you're saying that people shouldn't be allowed to have a home theater because we don't need it. Anyone doesn't need it.
I'm not saying it shouldn't be allowed. I'm just saying because have you ever been in a house that has a 90? I spent a good amount of time in a house in the basement from the one rich friend that we used to make fun of for being rich. When that
elderly man with gold chains around his neck asked me to go see his home theater, I said no to that and I didn't get molested. And you said yes and did.
You're supposed to say yes because they teach you to say no to free candy, not saying no to free home theaters.
I think it's more of a creative twist on the molestation market. But please tell me why we don't need home theaters.
So it comes down to the projector. You lose as much. I have a projector. You've seen it. I use it all the time.
Yeah,
here and there. It never. It's a novelty thing. Oh, look, we're doing a projector. We're putting it on the house. So like, oh, we're watching it on a wall where we can't normally watch it. It's bigger. It's not better though.
Yeah, but you also have like a cheap.
They're designed to have a crisper.
No shade, but you have like a projector that it's functional. You didn't buy like a $1,200 projector like that you get for like
I didn't buy it
either. Theater.
It was given to me, but
yeah. If you're gonna get like a home theater, you're gonna get like the top of the line projector that costs like $2,000, something like that. Like
yes,
it does,
but it's still being projected onto some sort of cloth.
That's true,
and the cloth takes sharpness out of the picture.
That is true as well. But the projectors that you're working with aren't like the ones we have now. Like they're pretty close to like TV quality, but the size of a wall, which you can't get off a television.
Yeah.
But I
my whole thing
undercutting your point. But even though I disagree.
If you have the home theater and you have it has to be a projector. First up, they make TVs that are over 80 inches now, and they're not that expensive. They're probably cheaper.
No, they're way cheaper.
The projector and system
way cheaper. Yeah, for the size. Yeah.
And it's just if you really want to see something big, because chances are I will put the exception on for like sports. If you're watching sports on it, I get that. Big screen for sports, big fan. But if you're like, we want to watch this movie, we want to watch it big, like the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Go to the fucking movie theater and see it.
What do they use in movie theaters?
It's gonna be better.
What do they use in movie theaters, Dom, to make them go on the big screen there? What is
projectors?
Oh, okay. So they do.
Projectors.
So you can't do it. So you can't have a projector that doesn't sacrifice quality and
clarity. You're walking right into my thing. I'm talking home theaters. Do we need it in our home? No. There's already fucking movie theaters that have perfected it.
Yeah.
You don't need no one is putting the money into their home theater to get the actual quality from an actual
They should. They're
theater.
fucking rich if they're already doing that. They really should put the money in to get the real movie quality.
But they're not. I spent a lot of time in a basement. I think it was a 90-inch or 93-inch screen with a projector on it.
Now you just buy TV for that. It'd be cheaper and better, like you said. Yeah.
Was it cool? It was very cool.
Yeah.
Was it necessary? Absolutely not.
No.
Have I seen the same movies on a TV and on that screen? Yes, I have. And I prefer the screen.
Yeah.
It takes
there was
just
also a
that
time period
little
too.
bit out of it.
There's a time period in between where a big screen TV would be worth like $20,000 and it would be like 50 inches. And then a projector would be less than that and be bigger.
Yeah, and it would weigh 400 pounds.
Yeah,
also.
so actually there was a time period where it was better to have a projector, but now we have crossed over. TVs are cheaper and better quality for that size, but there's still a limit on how big you can get a TV and still make it feasible.
Yeah, and you just don't.
I don't know. You're kind of selling me on this, but
something we've kind of mentioned, but kind of glossed over it a little bit. It's not should this exist. It's do you need it?
Do you need it? Yeah. No. Well, certainly you don't need it.
You do not need.
Yeah.
A home theater.
I don't think you need a home theater at all.
Also, that means you're gonna have a room.
Yeah.
Just for that.
And the chairs. And also, by the way, from what I know,
90% of the time, you're going to be upstairs watching your TV.
Yeah, they're never using it. Yeah, it's for like once or twice a year they get to show it off. It's like a jacuzzi. They think they're going to use it every day. They use it twice a year, and then it collects algae. And so does the projector screen. Yep. They never clean it. They never change the bulb. They never recalibrate it. It just becomes junk, and it's like, fucking...
It's terrible. You're always trying to, like, find the right angle for the remote to work.
Yeah, it's not
because it doesn't work from behind. You gotta like be in front of it to get it to work. It's a fucking hassle.
It can work. It can work all kinds of places, Dom. You just gotta kind of like warm it up first before you start just putting it wherever you. You're coming out of sideways.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. Home theaters, man, it's not for me. It's like if I had
All right, we
the
don't need
space
them. We don't need them
to put in a home theater,
You wouldn't put
I'd rather build a bar there.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a whole other discussion. If those are the two options, I'm just saying, I don't feel the same way about home theaters as I feel about pennies or heated steering wheels. Like, I think those are a different animal, but I think you made a valid argument for it. And obviously, the way the TVs are now, if you're going to have an 80-inch projector in your home theater, just buy a TV. It's cheaper and better. So, yeah,
I got buy an 80-inch TV for $600.
Yeah. Or buy a fucking, the chairs you're putting in there are going to cost more than the entire sound system and the fucking TV combined at this point. So, yeah,
that's it's almost just like the pretentiousness of being like,
it is.
You can put a projector in and just have a couch. It's like, no, we have to have movie seats.
Fake seats.
No, you do not.
In a room that's bigger than all your other rooms, just to make it look like a theater, even though it's really like just a fucking room that you're never going to use. And it's only for your preteen kids to get their first hand jobs in while you yell at them and go, "There's no lock on the home theater." Like, all right, you're already going to lose them other ways. Just put that money into their college fund and their car insurance when they wreck your Maserati the first time they take it out. It's better use of your money.
Absolutely.
I think so. And then maybe we should take a break after that. I'm all heated up at the home theater situation here.
Yeah. Let's take our next commercial break and we'll see you back on Toilet Wine.
Wine.
Who can take a rainbow, wrap it in a sigh, soak it in the sun and make a strawberry lemon pie?
The Candyman.
The Candyman. The Candyman can. The Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. Willy Wonka makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious. Talk about your childhood wishes. You can even eat the dishes.
Welcome back to your second favorite podcast of all time. It goes
the first
Joe Rogan Experience, Toilet Wine, then the Dylan Joe Basement Podcast. We're back again. We're talking about, do we need this? Do we really need this? Is this beneficial? Is this helping us? I'm not sure. I often think that about my life many times for many things, but we're here today to hit the nitty gritty, as it were, when it comes down to things like this. And I think that me and Dom have been mostly on the same page with this shit. Even if we disagree, we've kind of found a middle ground here, which is pretty abnormal for us because we really like arguing with each other and disagreeing very vehemently. And sometimes we find a middle ground. That's what we're here to do today. To gay. Oh boy, cut that.
Don't mind if you do.
Print it, send it. Get it, got it, doubt it. So I'm gonna roll it right into my next one here.
Gotta love the Master of Disguise reference there.
Oh, one of the best I can never get it, man. Absolutely. Never forget the Turtle Club.
Never for the Turtle Club. You know, I knew just from looking at you, you would have the little wieners and the tiny nuts.
And tiny nuts, yeah.
Gotta dance.
Got to. So I'm gonna get into my next and possibly last, but we might do two more, might just do one more. It's not a two more. Of do you need this? And this one, it was one of the last ones I thought of, but it might be my deepest held belief of all the ones you said tonight. All of these ones we've said,
nice.
I've come up with either in the past couple of years or today, whatever. This one has been so deep seated. It might be the longest running do we need this I've ever had in my life. And it might be divisive again, but I stand by it. And that is mechanical pencils. Who are we serving here? It's a shitty pencil.
I got some things to say about this.
It's a really shitty pencil. It's a really terrible pen. It's kind of erasable. You have to refill the lead / graphite in modern days. I mean, these things are junk. They write like junk. They feel like junk. They're serviceable. Mechanical pencils. Yay or nay? Vote now. Basically, yeah, it's the worst version of
text in and let us know.
I don't even understand the appeal, like briefly, like things like the heated steering wheel, heated driveway. I get the idea on its face. It sounds decent. Ends up, it's like, it's bullshit. We don't need it. But the mechanical pencil, I don't get why we ever needed it. Was it because they required you cannot use ink? You must use pencils, but you don't want to sharpen it. You want to fill it with a tube of it's just the most unwieldy bullshit version. It writes like garbage because it is a cylinder, not a point. You have to refill it.
Yeah.
You're clicking it up and down. The only thing it's good for is fake injecting yourself when you're at school to save time. You're like, oh, look at what I'm doing. I'm giving myself a shot. That's the only thing it's good for. It's the worst thing to write with, and it's a lot of pain, and it's just bad. I mean, the fact that they existed at all in the first place is weird. And now they just seem like a big waste of time and effort and everything else. They suck ass. Mechanical pencils. Yeah. I think this might be my longest. What I mean, from a child, even when I first saw one, I was like, "What's the point of this? It's ridiculous. Give me a pencil or a pen." This is ridiculous.
I got really excited the first time I used one.
You have to refill them too. I said it already, but like, even if you didn't have to refill them, it'd still be bad.
The biggest atrocity
they break
mechanical
all the time
is that the fact that there's different sized graphite
gauges. Oh yeah, even that too. Yeah, different gauges.
Oh, I need the 0.7, not the 0.9. This is useless to me. Also, trying to keep track of the little plastic container that holds all of them.
And they break so easily. You can snap them off in a second.
And and they are fun to snap in half.
Again, the funnest part of it, the most fun, is snapping them and doing the fake injection. It's like a what do you call it? Like a fidget spinner. It's like something just to do. It's not a tool to do anything with.
How many times were you in class just going click, 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 and then you hold down and push it back?
Sure.
And go,
yeah,
click,
of course. Click. Yeah. And I would borrow them because I never once owned one myself because I have some self-respect.
Oh, I own a decent amount, but it was like I stole one from my mom. But it's a pencil. With
all pens and pencils for me. Oh yeah. Even pencils now are going away in the dodo, but I get you have to erase stuff for tests or whatever. It's fine. But mechanical pencils.
I gotta say though, every once in a while you gotta write like a real pencil. And you write, you go, I kind of like the feel of that. It might just be nostalgia.
I'm not anti-pencil. I'm anti-mechanical pencil.
Have you ever used a pencil, a different grade other than number 2?
Oh, like the Ticonderoga, those like artist pencils and stuff like that. They're fucking amazing.
Yeah, I used to have a number 4 pencil because the higher the number, I think is
one of them. They're fucking awesome.
The what?
I think one's called Black Velvet. It's like this big fat one you write with. And it's like a different style than number 2.
Oh, the black, the triangle one.
Oh man, there's some good ass pencils in there. I'm not. Like I said, this is not anti-pencil. It's anti-mechanical pencil.
No. I'm saying I had a number 4 because for years I was like number 2 it's the only thing that exists.
Yeah, that's the classic pencil.
The only time I ever heard about a pencil not being number 2 was in Dexter's Lab when he lost his number 1 pencil. The guy that lives in the back of the bus.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah, that's a great one. Throw that in.
But yeah, no, I'm fully on board with you, man. The mechanical pencils, it's like I don't even understand the theory behind it. It's like
that's what I mean. Even the initial appeal doesn't make sense.
When you run out of fucking lead to put in it.
And I know very few people who ever sharpen the pencil down to the end. Like sometimes they just did it just out of principle, just to see it. But mechanical pencils run out of lead constantly,
so fast.
Snap
because
right
guess
off.
What? You do 120 clicks, you go to write, it snaps immediately. You go, oh shit, I just lost.
Garbage. And it writes like crap. It feels like crap. You're writing it. It's like pencil light. It's like Coke Zero of pencils already.
It's do you want to write and have your handwriting look like Comic Sans? That's a mechanical pencil.
Mechanical pencils. I'm saying it right now.
Also,
we don't need them.
For some reason, they always had white erasers, and those things.
They're not real erasers. They're like plastic. They rub it around. They don't even fucking erase the thing.
Yeah. And they like. Chalk up's not the right word, but it's like
debris.
They get plugged. It's like you use it too much. Like, well, yeah, you need to take another piece of paper and clean your eraser for it to fucking.
What are we doing at this point? It's a goddamn. It's like dealing with a sports car. You're driving to the store.
You know what the worst mechanical pencil? Remember, somebody used to have it. It was yellow, and it tapered to a point where it looked like a regular pencil.
Oh, so it made it look like a pencil.
You would turn the tip.
Oh, turning it even stupider. Like, you don't have the pleasure of the injection.
Biggest pieces of shit.
Oh yeah, those ones suck ass too. Yeah, no, mechanical pencils get fucked. We don't need them ever again. It's a waste of plastic. It's a waste of time.
I need my 0.9 millimeter lead.
It's a waste of graphite.
I haven't used a mechanical pencil in easily 15 years.
No one has.
And if I do use one, I'm fucking around, like, just wasting it.
And you never, you remember, like, oh, I'm glad I had this, and I didn't want something else. You always wanted something else, and I was like, this is all I can get. Like I said, it's the Coke Zero of pencils. It's like, I have it. It's kind of like
no,
it.
I think you nailed it with the first analogy. It's the fidget spinner of pencils.
Yeah,
it's
just like
something
it's
to do.
something to do. It's not really
is.
useful. It's just like fucking around with it. Yeah, that's all it really is.
I do remember the first time I saw someone use it to, like, where they put the full lead out and then, like, held it down to, like, they're doing the needle thing. I was like, that's the coolest thing ever. I'm going to be doing that my entire life.
It's not what it's made for at all.
Yeah, dude, that's God damn, it's crazy.
Do we need them?
And people would love them. There was always one kid in your class that was like, I only use mechanical pencils. I was like, why?
And that guy is now in prison for life for other reasons.
And that guy is shooting archery in Worcester as we speak.
Yeah, you heard him earlier talking about it. I don't know his stance on mechanical pencils, but he was the kind of guy who would like something like that because it's needlessly obtuse and effortful and with no results. That sounds like something Dylan would like, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah. Now,
Anyways,
when you hear
when
you hear the word obtuse, do you immediately think of Shawshank Redemption? Because I do. I don't think of the triangle. I think of Shawshank.
I don't think of Shawshank. I try not to. It's too scary. Stephen King novels are really scary, so I can't even think about it.
I kind of want to read a Stephen King, like, actually read one of his books to be like, is it scary when you read it or just when you see it?
Yeah, no, I've never read outside of Goosebumps, I've never read a book that I was scared of. And only things I read that are scary are like people's stories.
What was that book? Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Yeah, oh yeah, that too. That did scare me too. But all the reading I did when I was scared, I was a child. So it was the same time I was scared of many other things. So I really
last time I was scared while reading it was the Bible.
You should be. Because you're all the bad parts are happening to you, buddy. I'm a Leviticus. I'm a Revelation.
I like to say, breaking a commandment a day keeps the doctor away.
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier today, actually, that if you collect all 7 deadly sins, you go straight to hell, like Exodia. You don't even have to wait. You go straight to hell. No, do not pass go. Yeah, you don't have to die. You just go right there. If you get all 7, you go right to hell.
Yeah. If you don't get all 7, it's actually worse.
Yeah, because
if you only have 5 of the 7, it's like
no, it's not good.
Dude, it's useless.
It's gonna be like, worse for you.
You know, someone bought all the pieces of Exodia and was like, I'm gonna do this, and they lost because the left arm was the bottom card on their deck.
Yeah, that's why if you're Exodia deck, you have to have all the cards that get the cards out. You gotta get them out.
Yeah, I mean, there's a good reason why Exodia is banned from tournaments. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not I don't know a ton.
We really can't get into Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I can do a 10-minute chunk on Exodia.
I just want to say,
yeah,
I think it's a little flawed if your system of your game that you created, you have to constantly ban things that you made.
Yeah, and all the cards now have an entire Stephen King novel written on the bottom of it, just to teach all the rules.
The type's like this big, and it's like,
it's ridiculous.
This one does this.
You've lost the plot.
This, and I guess I win.
It sounds like you want to make a new game, but instead you have a 20-year-old card game where you need to keep introducing new things to it. Yeah, it's just how it goes.
You're trying to be Magic the Gathering, and you're just not.
It's like Magic the Gathering at that point, and Magic the Gathering is better at it, apparently. It's been going for longer. Anyway, so that's mine. So let's hear your next one.
Mechanical pencils. Solid. Love that. I am going to I do 2 more. One of them's really good. One of them I have an opinion on it. Not the strongest, but I we always need I don't want to say filler, but you need backups.
Sure.
But before I'm going to go into my backup, and then you do one more, and then I'll have my big banger ending.
Okay.
But I just want to bring up one little thing before I get into it. I was at Lost Shoe earlier today in Marlborough.
Mm-hmm.
Good brewery. Joe and I had a whole conversation about it.
Mostly trashing it, but yeah, shout out to Lost Shoe.
Yeah. No, I mean it deserves some of the trash it gets.
I like that there's breweries that exist in the area. I'm never gonna wish for a brewery to not exist. That's just my stance.
I'm happy it's there.
It's better when there's more of them. It's better.
I'm not gonna stop going to it. I have my opinions on it. Mostly not the best, but it's whatever. But I was there earlier today, and you know Underberg. It's that little nip. It's the digestive thing they sell. It's
No, I don't know.
It tastes a little bit like Jägermeister. It's this big,
like licorice, like old fashioned candy, which we are banning.
Yes, like old fashioned candy. And the whole point is it's a lot of breweries have Underberg stuff, and it's mostly for the fact that you can trade in the caps. You keep.
Is
the
this
caps
the one that on Oktoberfest they have the bandoliers full of them?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, exactly. Yeah, I do know that then. Yeah.
And I witnessed a guy, and I think his dad or something like that came into WashU today.
I don't know. His dad, was he 25-year-old and had blonde pigtails? Because I think I know who you're talking about. Or was it not that?
No, that they had either never been here or hadn't been in a very, very long time.
Gotcha. Yep.
You could tell as someone who works in a brewery, I could tell instantly from the first few words they're annoying to deal with.
Yeah, you can usually tell pretty fast.
It was rough. But he saw the Underberg on display there. It's small. It's a nip. It's the same size.
Do they
as a
sell
nip.
them there? Or it's like a decorative thing where if you know somebody.
No, they sell them. It's a big thing because the owner JP he loves Underberg. He loves the taste of it.
Yeah,
but also he's like, well, we'll sell it here because a lot of breweries do it, and it's kind of a popular thing. But also he keeps the caps. He wants extra caps to. He wants extra Nuka-Cola caps.
What does he do them with? What does he do with them?
He traded it in to get swag. Like you get like
it's like Marlboro Miles or like box tops and cereal.
It's Camel Bucks.
Yeah.
This guy saw it. So it's a little glass bottle, but the top of it is wrapped in paper. Like the presentation is top tier. Like
I mean, when you see the bandolier full of them and they're all wrapped up all nice, I mean, it looks great. I mean, great. The presentation's great.
The guy walked in, he saw that and went, "Oh, you sell cigars here?"
We got a fucking idiot. Check this guy's ID.
And the guy, he was like, "Oh no, it's Underberg. He explained the whole thing of like what it is, what's all about.
Digestif,
and the guy went,
liqueur,
okay.
This and this.
And so you smoke that? He went, "No, it's like
you drink it, boss man. Do you want me to do it in front of you? Like, this guy's pissing me off.
No, it's like a nip. Like you open it up, he goes, "Oh, so it's a shooter." I'm like, ooh,
a shooter.
You have no idea,
dude. Get this guy out of here, dude.
Just leave.
Like we gave you 3 strikes and you swung 4 times, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
You didn't even. You know what the third strike was? Was him going, "Oh, I saw your double IPA. Can I take a sip of that? Because I don't like when they like get like too dark." And the guy was like, "Oh, this one's like it's still pretty bitter."
Too dark? What does he mean by that?
Because he thinks so. When you get double IPAs, a lot of times because you need extra malts to get that.
Yeah. Okay. He thinks the color is the double part.
Yes.
Okay, the guy's an absolute moron.
The guy was the bartender was like, "Oh, this is a pretty good one. Like, it's still very hoppy." And so he's like,
"That's what you tell him. We have Bud Lights in the special back at the fire exit. And you kick his ass out the back door. You go, we have Bud Lights in the alley. Go get those."
When the bartender explained it to him, the guy went, "Oh, it's a lighter one.
It's a shooter."
And the guy just didn't say anything. Poured him a sample. And I was like, "That's how you handle that. That's how you handle that."
I don't like being snobby about things, especially beer. Even though I love beer, but like, there's a limit, dude. Like, come on, dude. Because those kind of guys, if it was like an 18-year-old, or it can be, let's say 21-year-old. I'm talking about a young person who can be there. They don't know if they're asking questions, whatever. You teach them about it. But the old guys are like, "Yeah, I know all about this. I used to drink this and that." And they try to act like they know shit, and then they ask questions like that. I go, shut the fuck up, dude. You're trying to act like you're the boss man. And you're an idiot.
This guy had between 25 and 30. That I'd say that's his age range. Like he had time. He talked.
All right,
like,
so he's not an elderly man, but he also should know better. He grew up in the time of breweries too, which it has to be loaded. You know, I mean, you have to work that in.
He clearly knew about breweries and beer and stuff, but he just
enough to make himself look bad.
Talk about fucking shoot and miss. He was Brian Scalabrine taking a 3-point shot. That's what this guy was, but trying to find out if Underberg was smoked or drank.
Whew. Also, I don't need a needless shots at Scal. He can hit 3-pointers.
I know, it's just the only one I can think of.
I hear what you mean. Let's say Shaquille O'Neal take a 3-pointer.
Shaquille O'Neal taking a free throw.
A free throw, yeah.
But so I'll my next.
That all is to say.
Quick little thing. And this is mostly because I was shoveling my driveway yesterday, and I saw this car drive by, and I heard the car before I saw it, but not in a good way.
Yeah.
It was a Jeep Wrangler, modern Jeep Wrangler, 4-door, the kind of thing that does not get taken off-road, which is what it's made for.
Yeah.
Now, this person, it wasn't... By the way, my complaint is just customized Wranglers. We don't need them.
Are you gonna have the rubber ducks on the dashboard?
No. This has nothing to do with rubber ducks. This has to do with just the vehicle itself.
Interesting. Yeah, okay.
Because this person driving it, they in quotes knew what they were doing. Because how did Jeep start military vehicles?
Yeah.
So every once in a while you see the ones that are like the desert tan. They're like the army green, like not glossy, just like flat.
And way smaller than they are now. They try to make them look like SUVs now. They used to be like little tiny things.
Giant, yeah. This thing was olive green.
Okay.
Glossy olive. I mean, the color.
Glossy olive green, not even like matte.
Glossy.
Oof.
It looked good, but it's like you're clearly trying to be like, oh, it's a military thing. It's like, but you didn't do it the right way.
They didn't have the white star on the side with the circle.
No, not the white star. They changed both front and back bumpers to be metal that were painted the same color as it. Their rims were like that stupid like spider web, like a 15 million spoke thing.
Oh yeah, I don't like the extra spoke ones that
painted the same color as the car.
It's all olive green. Everything is.
Everything, and they thought it was. You could just tell, like that's someone who thinks their car is cool. As they drove by, their engine's going to blow up within a couple months. I could hear the engine knocking, and I was like,
they put all their money into the wheels and the paint job, and their engine sucks ass.
Piece of shit, but it looks good. That's all you care about.
I hate that. I'm the opposite.
I said I could hear before I saw it. I wasn't talking about the exhaust. I could hear the engine making noises it's not supposed to from down the street.
That's not good.
And they drove by, and I was just like, yep, that's someone who thinks they have it all. But boy, do they just fucking not.
Clip that. Mm-hmm.
And that's it. I have nothing else to say. I just hate.
Do we need that?
I do have more to say. I can generalize it more. I can take it away from just Jeeps. People who put the money into the aesthetics of their car,
instead of the performance. Yeah, I hear that.
Its still main purpose is to get you to and from, no matter how it looks.
That drives me nuts too. You know, I'm not half of a car guy that you are, but the people who do all the detailed decals and fucking paint jobs and body kits and everything else, and it's actually a piece of shit. It's like, good for you. I can also dress up like I'm rich.
Yeah, hit my right ended years ago, buddy. You're done. Exhibit's not good.
Yeah, that's stupid. It's stupid. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth the squeeze. Certainly ain't.
Oh, I've been a little. I thought about it all day long. I saw the car last night, and I've been thinking about it all day. It pissed me off so much.
Really bothered you. Want me to do my last one?
Let's get to it.
Yeah, I think this should be the last one for me. This one is a lot more. Doesn't affect us in our daily lives usually, but I think that we should do away with it altogether. And I think that it's definitely more harm than good. And I think the people who think they're getting something out of it, they're not getting that much out of it. Excuse me.
Nice.
Okay.
Cut that.
Cut that. Clip it. Print it. It's astrology. The entire idea of birth signs and sun signs and moon signs. I mean, this is not helping you. It's not quite a religion because people aren't believing in it in the way that
but it almost is.
But it almost is. It's too much of a religion to be like a quirk or like a personality trait. But yet people make it their entire personality. And there are people I run into on dating apps who think this is a part of them while being nothing. It is zero of anything. It's disproven immediately upon a cursory glance. Things that there's cults and religions that are so much harder to disprove and that are still complete and utter bullshit than this, which is basically the equivalent of a fortune cookie made into an entire lifestyle. I think it's much more harm than good. People are making life decisions based on it. They're living and dying. Their emotions are a roller coaster in this weird world. And they're actually harming their relationships with their loved ones, their future partners, anybody based on this stupid thing that is completely made up and easily disproven with the quickest question. It's not even like we need to dive into like what Judaism is, and there's all kinds of arguments you can make, and apologetics, metaphysics, whatever. You don't need any of that. You just go find two people born on the same day. If they're the same person, then you're right. If they're not, you're wrong. I mean, what are we even talking about here? Never mind the moon signs, that what time you're born. It's so easy to say. There's two giant sections of it. Number one is everything they say, it can be applied to anything if you're looking for it. Sometimes you're going to be sad today. You might also be happy today. Yeah, no shit. Talk about being alive. That's what that feels like. And the other thing is, literally, you think that, let's say there's 8 billion people on Earth. There's 12 months of the year. And there's, I don't know how many signs there are. It's probably close to that because, whatever signs in the sky when you're born. Do you think you're the same as roughly 500 million people? If you are, that's not something to be following. Because if you're the same as 500 million people, then what are these signs even telling you? You might as well say you have more in common with people who are left-handed by far than people born under the sign of Cancer or fucking Aquarius or whatever. It's complete and utter horseshit. And that this is any aspect of reality in the modern world, let alone the ancient world, is insane to me, and it needs to stop. Do we need it? I say no. It's harming people's relationships. It's harming people's life. And if there's a soothing mechanism, go to therapy, find a fake religion, whatever you have to do. But this thing is ridiculous. It's a Cracker Jack box full of trash, and it's not only harming people's lives.
And it all started with some newspaper being like, let's print horoscopes, probably 60 years ago.
Oh yeah, and they even did the experiment where they did the newspaper and they changed all the signs, and they said that they printed the same thing, and everyone still was like, "Yep, that's me," because it is it's fake, it's fuck, it just is. All the things they say, it's how you prove right now. Go, if you're born under the sign of the Scorpio, this week you're gonna fucking get fired at work, and even then it wouldn't prove it because 1,000 people would get fired that week, and they go, "Oh, we know it's true." It's broad sweeping statements. It's complete horseshit. And if you believe in it, you need to talk to your dad. Give him a call. Do you know him? Is he dead? That's all I gotta say. I can do a whole podcast on this, but I
can also do a full thing. I do want to take this.
That's all I need to say.
I don't take.
And if I offended you by saying this, that's okay. I don't want to hang out with you. You're very unstable and you're scary to be around. If you're making your decisions based on what stars are in the sky, you don't even know what the chemical makeup of a star is. You have no idea what the universe is even made out of. And you're making your decisions based on this. It's magic. I'm sorry to tell you, the stars aren't magic. They're real things. They exist in the world. They affect the universe.
Did you see?
But not what you said.
Did you see the new report that scientists now think that it's generalizing? There's probably one group that did the study.
I'm sure it's not all scientists, but yeah, good.
There's a new theory going around that the Big Bang didn't start our universe.
The Bing Crosby theory is taking over the world.
Bing Crosby beating his children did not start the universe
with his ring hand.
No, there's a new theory that the Big Bang was not the start of the universe; it was the end of the last one.
Oh yeah, I've heard that before. It's a theory that's been around for a while. Yeah, because they don't really know. It could just be a cyclical thing where it's like you're not seeing the end. You're just seeing like basically a pendulum swinging back, or like ripples like coming back to each other.
It's a big misconception that the Big Bang is the start of the universe. It's like, no, it's not that big. The Big Bang is the oldest thing we can record.
There are a lot of scientists that are very well versed in this kind of thing. Think it is basically it stretches out and then it crunches and starts again over and over again. It could have happened infinitely. We don't know. All we know is when the universe started, as far as we know it, is the Big Bang. So we have to work off of that. But yeah.
But yeah, the astrology thing. I'm going to upfront apologize to my very special lady friend.
Sorry.
It's bullshit.
It is.
It is. It's just, I don't know. It's grasping at straws the same way that I'm gonna get myself in trouble here. The same way that an alcoholic is like, I found God. It's like, yeah, you found something else is what it is.
Sure. Sure. Yeah. Everyone needs something.
If it helps you sleep at night, perfect. But it's not. There's literally nothing
it
to
never
back it up.
ends at that, though. It's never just to help you sleep
always,
at night.
It's always more.
It starts to be everyone else's problem too.
It's the moon made me be sad today. It's like, no.
Yeah. Have you considered your life?
And you blamed it on the moon.
Your brain chemistry, your genetics, your history, your future. I mean, even just the weather. The weather affects you more than the moon does, I hate to tell you.
Yeah. The barometric pressure affects you much more than anything else.
Let's start a cult of barometric pressure.
29.5, today's a 31. That's a pretty severe change. I mean, of course you're gonna feel a difference.
It's more measurable and like actually conceivable to see it's changing in real time. I mean, it's absurd.
Yeah, it's absolutely wild.
And by the way, I hate to say this part of it too. You know that the constellations are just stars that are billions of miles apart that look close because of where we're looking at it, right? Like
most of them,
we made the shapes up. I hate to tell you, we made the shape, the Cancer, the Scorpio, the Leo. We made it up because it looks like they're pretty close to each other. It's like me holding a pen and you going 100 yards away and holding another pen. And we're saying, the two pen constellation. Like, yeah, we decided that they're not even close to each other. We just decided it looks like.
Yeah. Why did ancient civilizations create all this stuff? Because they had nothing to do.
They had no idea. That's the only thing they can all look at together. And obviously, looking at the stars is beautiful, and it's a major part of human civilization, and it's amazing. But it's just not magic.
I mean, I don't know about you. Magic. I have looked at stars before, like in areas where you can see more stars than usual.
It's amazing.
Thanks to our atrocious light pollution. You can kind of be like, well, if those three do that, this one does that. You can just kind of make your own constellation. It's not a registered thing.
And they might even look more close to what you're actually thinking about. Like, if you've seen the actual shapes, like just look at the shapes and don't tell them what it is. What's that? Like, it's like a square. Like, no, it's a unicorn. Why is that a unicorn? I don't understand why that would be.
I'm a strong holder on this one. There's two dippers, Big Dipper, Little Dipper, Ursa Major,
Ursa Minor. Yeah, of course. Again, I love stars. This is not anti-star.
Orion is my guy.
Oh, of course. I love the constellations.
To admit, this time of year, I walk outside at night. I see Orion. It's the first constellation I learned about.
Yeah.
So I see Orion.
And it's one of the easiest ones to recognize too.
I literally talk to Orion every single year. I'm like, oh hey man, how's it going? Oh hey big dog, how's it going? Like I talk to him. When he's getting low in the night sky, I know it's going to be spring. He's going to be gone. I'll literally say goodbye to him before he comes back next year.
I love it.
But it's just fucking human history being like, these lines are this.
Yeah, and people have all seen it,
and I'm fine with that. It doesn't change the fact of how much I love this constellation. Yeah, but it doesn't change my life at all.
No, and there's a connection to be made there
with the Big and Little Dipper. Basically, my friends in elementary school, we used to sing where when it was cold outside. It only started being cold outside at recess. We took our sweatshirts, sat down, and put our sweatshirts over our knees, and we started walking around. We're like, we're being mini dudes. Mini dudes were a huge part of my life for years and years.
I remember you talking about this for the mini dudes.
And one night we were at one of my friend's house, and we were looking up at the stars, and we saw. Like, holy shit, because the big thing of the dippers is it's the square that makes the pot, and then there's the handle. It's whether it's 2 stars or 3 stars, the handle makes the little or the Big Dipper. There's a tiny, and I still see it to this day, tiny little cluster of stars, which are clearly thousands and thousands of thousands more light years away because they're so dim.
Oh yeah,
or they're just already dead. Who knows?
True. It could also be true. Yeah.
Where it's the same thing. You get the 4 stars making the square, and there's a little handle. We just call it the Mini Dude Dipper, and I've looked into it as an adult. It's not a constellation. It's not registered.
It's just you made your own.
Every single year. It's very clearly the same exact shape. It's just not a registered constellation.
And you nail it exactly. The meaning beyond that in your life, and also the idea that humans are very, very well versed in creating patterns to survive, and patterns that don't exist maybe, but that's how you can come up with ideas like the Mini Dude Dipper. It's like, it's not that it doesn't mean anything, and not that it's not important and cool. The coolest part of the stars that you can see in the sky are the stars you see in the sky. That's the cool part. I don't think you need extra magic stuff that tells you what you're on your period or not.
The fact that they're there and you know it's a ball
or if
of
you're a guy, you like it too.
it's a burning ball of argon and calcium. It's like, that's so cool to me already.
And it's still an important fact of human existence and societies and connectivity and shared experience. I mean, it's the number one show that everyone's seen in the world. It's the stars.
Yeah.
We can all agree on that. And there's a lot to be there. I think that actually bothers me the most. It's not just that it's fake bullshit. It's also that, like, you're missing the coolest part of it. And if you just change a couple letters and change it to astronomy and the study of the stars themselves,
it's amazing.
Thing. It's amazing. There's still magic there. It's just not hocus pocus, ooby dooby. I'm gonna have a bad day today shit. It's like actual existence that can be measured and tracked and experienced. So that's my last one.
I feel like a big part of what you mentioned there was it was the unnecessarity of it, which, I mean, it has been a topic all night.
It's literally the name of this podcast. Do we need it?
Yeah,
is it necessary? Do we need it?
And I think this ended up being a perfect last two to talk about, because the astrology thing, it's like, we don't need it at all. It's something that does affect our life. Stars exist, but there's an easier way to do it. And speaking of easier ways to do it, my last complaint of do we need that is, I've never seen it in person. I just seen it on social media and YouTube and stuff.
Yeah,
it's overly showy food presentations at restaurants.
Oh, this has had a huge spike ever since people all had smartphones, and it's been going up and up and up. There's entire restaurants that are built off of not quality food, not quality service, just good pictures being taken of their monstrosities.
Oh, we have this gun that makes your drink into a bubble, or the white shirt, stupid little sunglasses, like
wedding cake coffee, where it's $100 for a fucking cup full of fucking cake and sparklers and shit. It's like,
you're
what
paying
the fuck
for
are
absolute
you doing?
bullshit just for
the picture,
had the experience of it. Yes. And it's not just the experience. You're paying the extra money to be like, I can take a picture of this.
It's about the pictures. There's entire restaurants that live and die by a picture.
The majority of people you know that are looking at that picture do not give a shit about your overpriced dinner that probably just tasted like regular steak.
But you will never say that because you don't want people to know it actually wasn't that good. The picture's good.
I'm gonna go to a restaurant where they put gold leaf on a tomahawk steak. Even tomahawk steak is a fucking bullshit. It's just steak with a rib on it still.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid. There are some crazy motherfucker did a video in like 2016 of him sprinkling salt down his elbow. And now there are full restaurants of people that are like, we can be like him.
Oh yeah, the salt bed. Yeah, exactly.
Sunglasses.
Actually a good analogy. It's all sizzle, no steak. It's all
all
sizzle,
no steak.
It's none
that
the actual
will be on our Patreon in 3 years, and you can buy that.
Exactly.
It's if you watch the videos that the people do, it's like, oh yeah, they walk up to your table, the food's already there, and they just like start slapping it with a knife. And then look at that.
A briefcase full of dry ice with $1 of whiskey inside. It costs $100.
They like move their arms around and do nothing, and they go, oh look at that. And they get cut one more piece, and they go, oh yeah, look at that. And then they just chop it up like a fucking barbarian. They don't even know. They don't even know how to cut the fucking meat. There is a way to cut meat. You have to cut it with a certain degree to the grain.
And you can pay half the price and get a guy who actually knows how to cut it for you, and then it's going to taste delicious. There's a way to do it.
His name is Sarge, and he lives in Virginia, and he's on the podcast.
There's great culinary experiences, but they're not as aesthetically pleasing as these fake.
You're paying for the it's almost
they know they are though. They don't want good food. They want good pictures.
They know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah,
they go, we got them.
We don't care.
They're gonna pay anything because I put a sparkler in my cheesecake.
It's all flash. It's bullshit.
Absolutely ridiculous. It pisses me off, but it's one of those things. Every time a video pops up about it, I have to watch it, so I have something to be mad about.
I'm just as guilty. Not with the food thing.
Stupid food, great subreddit.
Oh yeah, stupid food. Yeah,
subreddit. I watch it all the time.
Yeah, it does. It is good rage bait as much as the mackerel is. Yeah, it does really piss me off.
As much as the mackerel is.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I'm gonna play Return of the Mac next segment, even though it's mackerel.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But yeah.
Yes, that's the
Great.
last one. Is just if you're going to a restaurant, it's already a little treat because you can already make it at your house anyways. But go for the food, not the presentation.
Mm-hmm. And that goes for most things in life. I think
even when you see like the fucking Bloody Marys, like a cheeseburger on top. It's like, are you ordering a drink or are you ordering a meal?
They're ordering a photograph to put on their Instagram. It is what it is. They don't really care about the food. They probably don't even eat it. They take a picture, they knock it over, they go, let's get out of here.
Yeah, they take a couple sips and go, oh, Bloody Marys are terrible. I don't actually want this. I'm going to eat 3 chicken wings.
And there's fucking cheeseburger grease in my Bloody Mary. It doesn't taste as good as eating a cheeseburger.
I love drinking melted cheese with vodka and tomato sauce.
I'm about to throw up if you say that again. That's so fucking disgusting. It's exactly. Reality, though. It's reality. Speaking of drinking delicious drinks, why don't we prepare our magnum opus as we often do on this podcast? And
because we always end Toilet Wine with a little toast, because we don't just talk about toilet wine, we consume it also. We're real. We understand what we do. We're not relying on some otherworldly thing to tell us what to do. We plan this. We set it all up, and we have to prepare to send all of our viewers off to a perfect night's sleep that they'll get after watching our episode. And there's only one way to do that, and that's to get our drinks ready.
That's right. And we'll do that.
We will do that.
Right now.
Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. And the world tastes good 'cause the Candyman thinks it should.
So, folks, this has been Toilet Wine. We've been talking about a lot of things that are, it's fun to talk about. If there's one thing we love the most, it's finding something to complain about. It really is. It's
here.
Everybody likes complaining. Everybody likes to complain about things. I think we made a pretty good list of things that it just brings the question: do we need that?
Do we need it?
And honestly, I think, except for we each had one pick that we pushed against the other. But on
even
both
then,
of those,
I feel like we came to some kind of agreement. We're like, yeah, you could have a point.
Yeah, exactly. Even on those, we found we were able to convince each other that yeah, you're right. Maybe we don't need that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it's all about, folks. It's all about.
That's what it's all about.
It's all about just bitching together until the person you're with agrees with you. If they don't agree, keep bitching.
If this podcast is about anything, it's about bitching together.
That's what it's all about, baby.
Mm-hmm.
But we've reached this.
Oh, you say baby too.
Very, very special moment that we've been doing for 3 years now, probably.
I don't know.
With Toilet Wine is that we can't just end it. We can't just send you on your way without a little something.
Would it really be an episode of Toilet Wine if we didn't drink any toilet wine? I mean, come on.
We gotta try that. It's called Toilet Wine for a reason. Joe and I are both.
It's not like that for no reason.
Joe and I both piss in our showers just so we can make actual toilet wine in our toilets the authentic way. Stuff some towels in there so it doesn't drain.
Sacrifices must be made.
Make what you need. Believe it or not, porcelain can be cleaned. I know toilets are gross, but
that's
you
why
can get,
toilets
you
are
can get all that nasty shit out of there if you really want.
That's why toilets aren't made out of wood. I'll tell you right now.
Exactly. We're not talking about cask wine. We're talking about toilet wine.
Mm-hmm.
We end every episode by taking a little drinky poo of our own homemade. It's not shit. I don't want to say shit.
The TWO, the toilet wine, obviously.
The toilet wine, obviously. And we always leave you folks a little bit of a toast. And the toast this week has nothing to do with the topic.
Oh, I have one that doesn't do with the topic, but you should go first.
No, you should go first because mine's going to be better.
Okay. Do we need it? Podcasts.
I'll answer you right now.
Do we really need them?
No, we do not, but I
don't think we really need it. I do. I personally, I do need it, but I don't know if humanity needs podcasts, but They might be causing more harm than good at this point, but I know ours is causing more good for me. Let's put it that way. And hopefully that's for all you folks out there too.
It's I think it's pretty well recorded. We make the podcast because we enjoy it, not because
I hope you do too, but it's mostly for us.
If you listen to it and you like it, perfect. Keep listening.
Even better.
Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify.
Sign up for our Patreon. It's coming up next week.
We're doing it for us, folks. We really are.
We love it.
But the real toast that Joe is, I don't want to say he's naive because he did a great choice, but there's a reason I'm wearing this hat. Our toast is go Patriots. Let's win that 7th trophy.
Let's fucking go Patriots. Cheers.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I love that. Oh, it's so good, so smooth. It doesn't burn at all.
Oh yeah, that's good for the soul.
That's
it's good and it's good for you.
It's good and it's good for you, like the salad at Pizza Hut. But
another thing that we don't need, and they decided we don't need it ever, and there's no more salad at Pizza Hut now.
There's almost no salad bars anywhere anymore.
No, the buffet and salads have dropped off like a lead balloon.
Ooh, lead balloon. Almost like a Led Zeppelin, you could say.
Or 99 lead balloons.
99 red Luff balloons.
Those crazy red balloons.
I just want to thank everybody except for Joe for coming out tonight and enjoying our process.
Because I came out years ago when you were sleeping over at my house, and I said, "Do you want to play Ookie Gookie Cookie with me?" You said, "Why?" I said, "I have something to tell you about myself."
Yeah, what you're forgetting is I won the game when you ate the cookie.
Right, and that's how you knew I was gay the whole time.
Yes,
I said I came out, but really I just ate the cookie.
I thought you didn't want to say it on the podcast because like some person listening, like to quote you from last year when you mentioned trashy girls with nose piercings and you went, or really cool ones.
Okay, though, careful.
I also agree. Girls with nose ring, I love that.
Me too.
Great.
Me too.
It's perfect. There are other things about you that are also fucking beautiful that I love, but
that's right.
No. Yeah. So with that,
better pull record now. Let's get out.
Thanks for drinking our toilet wine. Wild. All right, Joe. It's done recording. You can talk about how much you hate your girlfriend now.
I don't hate her, but did you see when we were hanging out at the Patriots game the other week, and Arthur was poking her nose, and he was like, "What's that?" She's like, "That's my ring."
I did not see that.
It was so hilarious. He was like grabbing her nose. She's like, "What is that?" She goes, "Oh, it's a ring." He's like, "Oh, okay." And he like sat on her lap. I'm like, this kid's hilarious. I was losing it laughing when he was just poking her nose ring, being like, "What is that?"
Typical kid.
Yeah, just right to the point.
I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna touch it.
That's a call of the Dominic ethos.
Yep. No. That's exactly what it is. I got pinched by my own hermit crab.
And with that, thanks for drinking our toilet wine. Yes, I ended it.
The third-party controller, business, not business. There's another word for it. Industry died when that submarine imploded. So I said, why would I ever pay that money for a used banjo when I already have 2 banjos that I don't touch? But
thanks, Dom. That's a great example of coming up with something out of your ass. We're back at toilet wine. Do we really need that intro?
How it works. It's the wax seal that you press your ring into of money.
You don't need it. Now you already took my next thing, which is wax seals. I guess we're not gonna do that one anymore. They don't ride down.
Penny pinching corporations that are like, no, we need.
They're gonna have to call it
extra
nickel
4
pinching now, and
cents.
that sounds way too close to nipple pinching, which is not what we're talking about.
Yes, you know what? That is a great point. You made my case even stronger. I also have the soft spot. I also have the soft spot as a guy who has
Yeah, at the top of your head because you're a
wheat
fucking
pennies.
baby.
Curb appeal is also bullshit.
Curb appeal is for people picking
Why
up
do you-
prostitutes. It's not for buying houses.
What?
That was good. We're keeping that one for the end. We don't need them.
The way
they're
Necco
the penny
started,
of candy. Penny candy. Slam.
Oh! Slam bam, thank you, ma'am.
Thank
the penny
you.
of candy. Do we need that? No, we fucking don't.
I don't think so. We were talking about it earlier today, actually, that if you collect all 7 deadly sins, you go straight to hell like Exodia. You don't even have to wait. You go straight to hell. No,
You
do not
skip the
pass
rings?
go. Yeah, you don't have to die. You just go right there.
I could hear the engine making noises it's not supposed to from
Ooh.
down the street.
That's not good.
And they drove by. And I was just like, yep, that's someone who thinks they have it all. But
Wow.
boy, do they just fucking not.
Clip that. People who think they're getting something out of it, they're not getting that much out of it. Excuse me.
Nice.
Okay.
Clip
Cut
that.
Cut that, clip it, just print it. It's a Cracker Jack box full of trash.
Sat down and put our sweatshirts over our knees. And then we started walking around. We're like, we're being mini dudes. Mini dudes were a huge part of my life for years and years.
I remember you talking about this in front of me. It's broad, sweeping statements. It's complete horseshit. And if you believe in it, you need to talk to your dad. Give him a call. Do you know him? Is he dead? If this podcast is about anything, it's about bitching together.
That's what it's all about, baby. Oh, it's so good, so smooth. It doesn't burn at all.